Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to, I guess, the second trial run of what I did last week. Now, last week, if you missed it, I went down here to the system settings, we opened up the gallery, and we went into the report section, because there's a lot of really cool dialogue that happens within here. And what I didn't intend to have happen was have the NVIDIA voice filter that I use cut out some of my dialogue as static or perceived static or background noise. So I have recalibrated my microphone settings just a little bit, and hopefully today things sound a little bit crisper and clearer. And we're going to start with Proxima Midnight and go down through. I think we should go through Nick Fury. I think that's a good scope of descriptors to go through. So let's pop into Proxima Midnight, and yours truly will provide Rocket's voice, and hopefully everything sounds better in this installment than it did last week. So let's jump into it.
Just like our team came together to guard the galaxy, there have been other groups that have formed with slightly less noble intentions. Take the Black Order, for example. They're a bunch of acolytes devoted to bringing oblivion to the universe in the name of Thanos, and I'm sure they're a lot of fun at parties. And leading their way into battle is this tall blue drink of water, Proxima Midnight. This lady would do anything to appease her master, even if it means single-handedly taking on an entire Kree battalion. And the scary part is, she's got the power to do it. Hey kids, want to have horrifying nightmares for the rest of eternity? All you need to do is find yourself in the targets of Thanos and the Black Order, and soon you'll be swarmed with the most terrifying creatures to ever claw their way out of your darkest dreams. The Outriders. These vicious monsters serve as the Mad Titan's own disposable army, eager to devour anything their master chooses. And now they're coming after all of us. So yeah, sweet dreams! Holo-class warships like the Desolation here are the crown jewels of the Kree Armada. They carry hundreds of soldiers and are known for their powerful weapons and impenetrable hulls. So how come this one was hidden on an asteroid field in the outskirts of Alpha Centauri? Because it was playing a deadly game of hide-and-seek with the Black Order, that's why. I guess Ronan and Nebula thought that the Kree's advanced cloaking would help keep their precious cargo safely out of sight until they could spring a trap on Thanos' goons. And it might have worked, but then we came along. Ronan really blew it when he gathered the Infinity Stones in one place. Luckily, we were on the scene when Proxima Midnight boarded his ship, and Quill was able to stumble his way into a victory by grabbing the Space Stone. Its power to teleport things from one end of the universe to the other got us, and the other Infinity Stones, out of there with no time to spare. I just wish he'd chosen a better destination than Earth. Most humans are fleshy and weak, but a small handful of them won the genetic lottery and landed themselves crazy powers. A few use those gifts to make their world a safer place, but most just take the easy route and use their abilities to steal stuff. Good thing the Raft, a prison built exclusively for supervillains like these goons, have all sorts of high-tech doohickeys to turn off their powers. Bad thing is, those gizmos ain't working right now. We made a new friend on Earth. Lucky us. According to the theme song that he won't stop singing, SpiderMan apparently does whatever a spider can. I'm not really sure what that means because we didn't have spiders back home on Half-World. But based on our interactions so far, I'm guessing spiders swing around on webs and never shut up. I mean, seriously, I didn't think I'd ever meet someone who spouted off more annoying one-liners during battle than Star-Lord. But this kid has him beat, hands down. I wanted to lock him in a cell, but I was outvoted. I've been to a lot of prisons over the years and met plenty of real dirtbags, but none of them were nearly as filthy as the Sandman. If his clever name didn't clue you in, the guy is literally made of particles of sand, which he can control to change his body's shape. And when he's in a place where there's a lot of dirt, like maybe a prison yard, he can incorporate that loose soil into his body and grow to an enormous size, too. One look at this jerk makes me wish we had brought a vacuum. When it comes to guarding the galaxy, I like to follow my gut and make my own choices. But I guess some Earth heroes really enjoy having someone yell orders at them from a safe distance while they do the hard work. If that's how you like to save the world, then Nick Fury is your guy. He's the director of some important organization known as S.H.I.E.L.D. Star-Lord told me what it stood for. I didn't care. I was too busy trying to figure out how to turn off my Flarkin earpiece to get this guy's voice out of my head.
So again, I hope that sounds better than it did last week. I don't think last week's recording sounded bad, but there are definitely some changes that I wanted to make to it. And as I go continuing to soundproof my office, these will just get better and better. And eventually I'll probably change my microphone to one that isn't as sensitive as this one has been for me as of recently. But thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure that you leave a like. Don't forget to comment what your favorite little section that we read there was. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.